me again, Sophia Alexandria. Thank you for tuning in. Today was another fabulous day. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun today. But anyway, getting to the point again, I want to continue to talk about my journey and the things that I have learned that maybe can help you. And that is letting go of fear. You know, when we go through heartbreak, fear is something that we all experience. Not even just with heartbreak, with other things in our life, but especially with heartbreak because we're afraid. We're afraid of the unknown. We have become dependent on another person, or whatever our thoughts were about this person, how we would make it, how we would survive together has been shattered. So we have a fear because we don't know what's going to happen next. And fear is very dangerous. We have to stop, pause, and think about, is there something that we are afraid of? Because when I experienced my situation and my ex walking out of my life, yes, I became fearful. I was afraid. I was like, how am I going to make it? At that time, I was working part time and I had an infant that was 1 year old, if that. And I'm like, how am I going to survive? How am I going to make ends meet? How am I going to continue? How are things going to work out? So those are all things that we may become afraid of because we think, oh my goodness, life is over. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But once we let that fear go and choose to just walk and say to ourselves, I know I can make it. I know I can do it. Yes, I may have depended on that person, but I am strong enough to continue. Once we face fear in its face, whether that's how we're gonna make the ends meet, how we're gonna walk alone, whatever it may be, whatever your fear is, face it, choose it, and choose to walk towards it. When I say choose it, I mean choose to stand and walk towards it and face it head on, because that's when you become stronger. Fear is such a hindrance in our lives. It's a holdback. It's a setback. It's a pause. It's a halt. So the reason why we do become afraid is because we don't know. Why be afraid of something when you can see something transparently or something clear? When you see something clearly, you know what it is and you know what it ain't. So there's no reason to really be afraid, because either you're going to get this or you're going to get that, or you're not going to get that. So, but when you are not sure, that's when fear starts to set in and develop. And that's when we have to stop it right there, because you don't want fear to grow stronger, because it'll affect any area of your life, all areas of our lives if we let it. So choose to stop fear at its existence. So sit back, think about it, ask yourself, what is it that I'm afraid of? Why am I afraid of it? And it may just be as simple as what I just said. I don't know. If it is that, take it, stand up, face it. When you face it, you'll get the courage and you will have everything you need to face it. But first, your mind has to be there. Your mind definitely has to be there. So prepare yourself, stand up for the challenge, and face your fear. Let fear go, because you, again, were here before you knew them. So don't be afraid. Before it was you both or you all, it was you. So stop and think about that. It was only you. You walking that life. You walking that distance. You showing up. So now that that person has dismissed him or herself, let them and say, hey, what am I afraid of? I can't be afraid of myself. I can't be afraid to survive. I can't be afraid to live. If you have to write it down, write it down. What am I afraid of? And I choose to overcome it. So talk to me, comment. I love to hear your feedback. But in the meantime, I'll holla.